Hey everyone, ready to get strategic? We're doing a deep dive today, all about YouTube analytics.
Ooh, sounds intense.
It is, kinda, but also super fascinating. We're breaking down Mr. Beast 2's latest video.
The one about views.com.
You got it. He's calling it the ultimate secret weapon for YouTube growth.
Really? I mean, we've got YouTube Studio. Isn't that enough?
That's what I thought too.
Yeah.
But views.com seems to go way deeper.
Deeper how? Like, what kind of data are we talking?
Well, for one thing, it separates out your views. Shows you what's coming from long-form content versus those short-form videos.
Okay, yeah, I see how that could be useful. Like, is my audience even watching my longer stuff? Or are they all about the shorts?
Exactly. No more guessing, just pure data.
Makes sense. So you can actually see which format's working better.
And there's more. It gets even more granular.
How much more granular can you get?
Think daily viewership numbers for any video. You can spot if a creator's tweaking their thumbnails.
Sneaky.
Even gives each video a performance ranking, like out of 10.
Wow, so I could, like, stalk my favorite YouTubers, see what's working for them.
Basically, yeah. It's like a cheat sheet to their strategy.
I'm starting to see why Mr. Beast's so excited about this thing. What else?
Okay, so get this. There's a Similar Channels tab. It uses like content analysis to find channels that are similar to yours.
Oh, interesting. So you could see who your competition is.
That's part of it, but it's also about collaboration. You could reach out to those channels, team up, cross-promote.
Right, like that whole rising tide lifts all boats thing.
Love that. YouTube shouldn't always be a competition.
Agreed. We're all in this together, kind of.
So beyond that, they've got a top chart section, keeps track of who's got the most subscribers, the most viewed channels, and even the top videos across different time frames.
Oh, that's cool. So you could see what's going viral right now, like this very second?
Yep. Knowing what's trending in real time, super valuable.
I'm already feeling overwhelmed, and we haven't even gotten to the pro features yet.
Oh yeah, there's a whole other level to this. But first, did you hear about the Chrome extension?
No, tell me. I love a good extension.
So this one's a game changer. It overlays all this data directly onto the YouTube videos you're watching.
Wait, seriously. So while I'm watching, I can see how many views it's getting per day, compare it to other videos.
All that. Plus, it'll give you complete channel overview. No more clicking back and forth between tabs.
Sounds like a must-have. Downloading that right after this.
Smart move. Okay, ready for the pro level stuff?
Hit me with it. This views.com is intense.
It is. Okay, so imagine a ton of data plus some seriously powerful algorithms all working for you.
Okay, that sounds expensive.
It is a paid version, yeah, but
Yeah.
Brand MyTube was geeking out over this one tool called Outliers.
Outliers, like
Yeah.
the videos that are way more successful than the rest.
Exactly. It helps you figure out why they took off.
Like maybe I'm averaging 10,000 views, but one random video got 100,000.
That's an outlier. And this tool analyzes all that, lets you filter by views, subscriber count, even how much they outperform the average.
Huh. So it's like figuring out the secret formula for viral content.
You got it. What made those videos stand out? That's the question.
I mean, that's the million-dollar question for all YouTubers, right?
Right. But views.com might actually have the answer.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you ready for this next one? It's called thumbnail search.
Thumbnail search. Okay, I am officially intrigued. Tell me everything.
Well, as we all know, thumbnails are crucial. Got to get those clicks.
You're telling me. I spend hours on mine.
With this, you can actually search for thumbnails, based on text descriptions, or even upload an image and find similar ones.
Hold on. So I could type in, like, person holding a microphone, and it'll show me thumbnails like that.
Exactly. You can study what's working, understand visual trends, even get inspiration for your own.
It's like a mood board for thumbnails, but data-driven.
That's a great way to put it.
I am loving these pro features. What else is there?
You're ready for this. A/B test insights.
You're kidding! I love A/B testing, but it takes forever.
Right. Well, with this, you get access to a database of other YouTubers' A/B tests.
So instead of testing everything myself, I can learn from what others have already done.
Yep. See which thumbnail styles perform better, what kind of titles got more clicks, all that.
It's like having a whole team of YouTube experts giving me advice.
I know, right? Save so much time and energy. And speaking of saving time, they've got a filter called alerts.
Oh, alerts for what? Like new subscribers?
You can set them for all sorts of things. Videos that use certain keywords in the title, videos that hit a certain view count, specific content types.
So it's like a personalized news feed.
Yeah.
Curated just for my channel.
Exactly. You could get an alert whenever a competitor uploads a new video or when a new video about a trending topic goes live.
I'm sold. Definitely using that. But with all this data, how do I keep it organized?
Good question. And Views.com thought of that too. They've got something called collections. It's like your research hub.
So as I'm looking at all these outliers and thumbnails, I can save them into collections.
Exactly. You can have one for thumbnail inspiration, one for competitor analysis.
Maybe even one for funny cat videos, just for
Okay.
fun.
Hey, why not?
What else could there possibly be?
Who knows? But if the existing features are anything to go by, I have a feeling they'll be incredible.
I can't wait. It feels like we're at the beginning of something huge. All this data, all these tools.
Yeah, it really does. But before we get too carried away, let's take a step back. Remember what really matters here.
What do you mean?
We're talking about data and algorithms and all that, but YouTube is about more than just numbers.
True, it's about connecting with people, creating content that resonates, that entertains, that educates.
Exactly. The data is just a tool to help us do that better.
You're so right. It's easy to get caught up in the numbers and forget why we started making videos in the first place.
And that's what I want our listeners to think about. We've talked about all the cool features, but now it's time to apply it. So here's my question for you all.
Ooh, I love a good cliffhanger.
Now that you have access to this treasure trove of data, what strategic decisions will you make to optimize your content?
That is the question, isn't it? It really gets you thinking, right? Like, what am I going to actually DO with all this info?
Exactly. Will you try out different thumbnails based on what you see working for others?
Maybe. Or I could go deep on those outlier videos, see if I can crack the code.
That's what I'm talking about. Using data to fuel your creativity.
But yeah, the decisions are tough. Like, what if I find out my audience hates my long-form content?
Then you adapt. Maybe you focus on shorter videos, or maybe you find a way to make your longer content more engaging.
True, true. It's all about experimentation.
And that's what Views.com helps you do. Experiment smarter, not harder.
I like that. Okay, back to the pro features, though. You're about to tell me more about thumbnail search.
Right. So it's all about visuals. We all know thumbnails are key. Got to grab that attention.
Ugh, tell me about it. Mine never look quite right.
Well, with this tool, you can actually search for thumbnails using text descriptions. Or you can even upload an image and find similar ones.
Wait, so I could type in, like, cat wearing a hat, and it'll show me thumbnails of cats wearing hats.
Pretty much. It's amazing. You can analyze what's working in your niche, see what's trending, even get ideas for your own.
This is blowing my mind. Okay, what's next?
Ready for this? A/B test insights.
Oh, man, A/B testing. Love it, but it's a time suck.
I hear you. But this feature gives you access to a whole database of other YouTubers' A/B tests.
No way. So I can see what worked for them, what didn't?
Yep. Which thumbnails got more clicks, which titles performed better, all that juicy data.
Genius. It's like having a whole team of YouTube coaches whispering secrets in my ear.
Exactly. Saves you so much trial and error. And speaking of saving time, they've got alerts too.
So like when I get a new subscriber.
You can set them for all kinds of things. Videos with certain keywords, videos that hit a specific view count, even just new uploads in your niche.
Okay, that's actually really helpful. Like I could get an alert whenever my biggest competitor uploads a new video.
Yep. Or whenever a video about a trending topic pops up.
This is getting dangerous. I might never leave my computer again.
But with all this info, how do you keep it all straight?
Good point. It's a lot to take in.
Don't worry, Views.com has a solution for that too. It's called Collections. Basically, it's your research hub.
So like as I'm browsing outliers and thumbnails, I can save them into collections.
Precisely. You could have one for inspiration, one for competitor analysis, maybe even one for just fun stuff.
Right. Got to keep things interesting.
All right, so before we wrap up, got to mention one more thing.
Yeah.
Mr. Beast said they're working on over a dozen more pro tools.
Whoa, seriously, I can't even imagine what else they could add.
Me neither. But I'm excited to see what they come up with. It's clear Views.com is just getting started.
Yeah, it feels like a whole new era for YouTube analytics. Kind of overwhelming, but exciting too.
Definitely both. But before we get too lost in the data, let's remember the heart of all this.
What do you mean?
We're talking numbers and strategies, but YouTube's about more than just that, right?
Of course. It's about connecting with people, making them laugh, teaching them something new.
Exactly. The data just helps us do that better.
It's a means to an end, not the end itself.
Well said. And that's what I want everyone listening to keep in mind. So here's a question to ponder.
Hit me.
Now that we've uncovered all these secrets,
Yeah.
what are you going to do differently?
So many possibilities,
Yeah.
right? It's like a whole new toolkit for YouTube.
Exactly. Are you going to try out different thumbnails based on the thumbnail search?
Oh, definitely. And those outlier videos, I'm
Yeah.
going to study those like crazy.
See if you can crack the code to going viral.
Exactly. Or maybe I'll finally start A/B testing. Like, for real this time.
No more guessing games, just data-backed decisions.
Data-backed decisions, that's the future, man.
It is. And Views.com makes it so much easier. But remember, it's just a tool.
Right. Don't get lost in the numbers.
It's easy to do. But at the end of the day, it's all about making great content.
Content that connects with people. Content that matters.
Exactly. And Views.com just helps you get that content in front of the right audience.
And helps you figure out what that content should even be.
So true. So to everyone listening, we want to hear from you. What are your biggest takeaways from this deep dive?
Yeah, head over to our socials and let us know. Are you going to try out Views.com?
What features are you most excited about? We're genuinely curious.
Because, hey, we're all learning together, right?
Always. This YouTube journey, it's a wild ride.
Full of twists and turns and algorithm updates.
But it's also incredibly rewarding.
Absolutely. So keep creating, keep experimenting, and don't be afraid to use the data to your advantage.
Couldn't have said it better myself. That's it for this deep dive, everyone.
Thanks for joining us.
And until next time, happy YouTubing.